Welcome to Vapefog Reviews, Tutorials, and Gear. Today, I'm going to show you how to build a coil for the Kanger Protank Mini 3. Okay, so the first thing we're going to want to do here, we need a 5/64 drill bit and a piece of 28 gauge Kanthal. And I'm going to wrap this around this bit. I'm going to go 11 wraps. You want to get these as close together as possible. Okay, I'm going to undo this first wrap. Pinch them together. Take some needle nose pliers. And just give them a little bit of a tug to pull that coil tight and cut off that excess. And then see how that's pulling away from me like that. I'll just take and kind of bend them back towards each other there a little bit. Okay, now that's not perfect, but we're going to fix that here in just a second. So we pull our coil off with the drill bit. And we're going to take some needle nose pliers. Okay, we're going to grab a hold of the coil with something like that right there. Take our torch. And heat this up red hot. Okay, so after our coil is heated, it should look something similar to this right here. So let's take our tank apart here. Take our coil out of the base. This is what you see this coil's in pretty bad shape. We're just gonna pull off that rubber piece there. Then the top portion here, we just wiggle it. So there's a coil down in it right now. So put that off to the side. We'll take we want to flip it around. Pull out this metal pin. Put that off to the side. You see there's our little rubber stopper. I'm going to be gentle with this. Pull that out. Okay, here's our little rubber stopper. Put that off to the side. Now we're left with this part. We'll take our needle nose pliers and just reach in. Pull that out. Set that off to the side. And then we're left with this part here. And what I like to do is just take a Q-tip, see that, kind of clean this up a little bit. I mean, we're already here, so might as well do it. Alright, now next thing we're going to want to do, take our coil, we're going to feed these legs right down through that center hole. See that hole back there? Let's see if we can fit these in there. Just kind of work them back and forth till you get them to drop in. And this actually doesn't work that well, so I'm going to pull out this 5/64. Take out the 5/64 and we'll pop in a 1/16, just so it will fit down these slots on the side, because I want that to drop all the way down to right there, and that's where I want this coil to sit. So I'm going to flip this upside down while putting pressure on the other side. That way it'll hold it right down in there like that, right where I want it. Then I'm going to take one of these legs and I'm going to bend it all the way over. Just like that right there. Now we want to take our little rubber grommet And we're going to fit it over top of this leg here. See that? So we're going to push that down while still holding pressure on this back side here, keeping that coil in place. And we're going to gently put this back in. Okay, so it should go into something like that right there. That way you got one leg on the outside and one leg on the inside. Now we're going to bend that leg over as well. See that? Now we can take our metal stud here. And gently pop that back in. So we're left with something like this right here. And then a lot of times people will, you can either twist these off like that, or you can get in there with fingernail clippers, or I got a little pair of cutters like this I'm going to use. And we want to cut that off as close as we can get it. So there. Same thing on the other side. Get that flushed right up against there. And we should be left with something like that. Now, what we need to do, I don't know if you can see that coil sitting down in there. We're going to straighten that up. See how that's a little crooked in there? I'm going to come in here with the tweezers. Well, let's go through the top. We'll get a hold of it on either side and just kind of pull it over a little bit. You see how, you can see right there I've got some space on both sides. You don't want that coil touching anything down inside there. Okay, see that? Then we still got, we can see it through the side, so it's still in place. Now we need to wick it. And this is 100% organic cotton. I know a lot of people are using Japanese cotton. I don't have any of that yet. I haven't placed an order for it either, but I will. So what I'm doing here, I know it probably looks like I'm twisting this up, but I'm actually not. I'm just kind of patting it down. You don't want to twist the cotton. So we need to take this back out of the base. And then what we want to do is feed this right through the center of that coil. Okay, so once we get that started like that, now we can take this in and just kind of twist it a little bit there, because we want to get that pulled through. Okay, and we don't want to move that coil. See how we're still right where we need to be. Twist that a little bit more. And you see how I still have, I can move it easily. That's what you want. Okay, now we want to come in and we're going to cut this off pretty much flush with the sides here. You can leave a little tiny bit if you want. We have something like that. And what I'll do is I'll take the tweezers and just kind of pat that down. Keep it flush right there. And then you should have something like that. So we're not touching the sides or anything, and everything looks good. That's what we want to see. So now we take our stem. We push that back in there. Now some people will take and put a piece of cotton down in there and then put the stem on and leave this rubber piece off, okay? But I'm not one of those. I think it performs much better putting this piece back on, and then it slides down to cover up them holes. And then what you can do is just kind of work your cotton around a little bit there. See that? Just take a little bit of e-juice. I am going to be filling this with strawberry. I love the strawberry, so what I like to do is just put a little droplet on that cotton. Just like that. Just to wet it up. Now we're going to pop this back in the base. Okay. Now we can proceed to fill the tank. We do that by going down the sides here. We don't want to go down that center hole. Okay. Once we have our tank filled with our e-juice, we just pop that cap on there, or pop the base on there. Twist it down tight. Real quick, let's go ahead and check the resistance again. See if it's still reading 1.9 or did it fluctuate a little bit or what. Nope, 1.9, there we go. Alright. That's 11 wraps on with 28 gauge Kanthal on a 5/64 drill bit. Once again, my Kanamod DNA 30. You guys, if you know me and you watch my videos, you know I love the Kanamod or Kanamod, however you pronounce it. I love this device. So I put a little extension on there. Little 510 Ego. And I think this is at 16 watts. Okay, let's fire it. Showing 1.6, but we know it's 1.9. The ohm reader is what you trust. So let's give this a fire and see what our voltage is. 5 volts. Now I'm going to go to the vape. Now I know most people are vaping down here somewhere, and it's probably perfect for 11 or 12 watts, though I didn't have any problems on 16, but I'll go ahead. See what our voltage is right here. We can see it. Looks like 4.3 or 4.2. And that's how you do it right there, guys. That's a simple coil build on a Kanger Protank Mini 3. Please remember to subscribe to my channel. Click the like button. Share my videos with everybody. Put some comments down there below. And thanks for watching. Until next time, guys, take care and happy vaping.